Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. We're outside the Spirit Lake Community Schools. We're here on the east side. It says no parking. Just don't tell anybody, okay? We are upstanding from Beck Engineering. Of course, Brad Beck and Mike Cedar here with us, and we're talking about the future. It's going to be the Spirit Lake Public Park?
Spirit Lake Community Park.
He's told me that 3 times now.
4th time's a charm.
Yeah, thank goodness. Well, I am aged. Anyway, hey, first of all, I wanted to congratulate you guys on last weekend was the dedication of the Berkeley-Bedell State Pier, and they certainly made great notice of you guys last week and, you know, the design. And I love when they were talking about all the design that, Mike, you came up with, and they didn't hardly change a thing. So that's got to feel good.
Yes, it was pretty great. That was a great little ceremony and perfect way to finish it off. So
yeah,
project we're going to be proud of for forever.
So, absolutely. Yeah. That's there to stay, guys. So,
yeah.
And I know you've been so busy with lots of different projects. Every time I turn around, there's a new football field somewhere.
Those are fun projects.
Well, you start here at Spirit Lake, and where are all the schools that you've engineered the football fields
I will
at?
do my best to remember all of them. Sioux Central Schools has a new field turf. We did Newell Fonda, which was a grass field and a track reconstruction. We revamped Esterville Lincoln Central's field. Sergeant Bluff Luton has new field turf. This year, Algona was a new project, and then West Sioux was also a new project this year. And I think I might be forgetting one or two, but
well, you've been busy.
Caught me off guard.
If I'm not real pleased with U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, could I get money's no object as long as the Minnesota taxpayers are willing to foot the bill. Well, we're talking about the community park here at Spirit Lake, and this is, first of all, it's I was asking you before, Brad, of whether Imagine dollars were in this, and this is a real group coming together project.
It is, and when we talked about the State Pier project, that was a lot of entities coming together in a partnership that was a lot of fun to talk about, and this is another project that has a lot of similarities to that. The project started with a property swap between the Spirit Lake School District and the City of Spirit Lake, and they swapped equally sized parcels of land for a future park by Presbyterian Church for the property here. And as part of that process, Spirit Lake, the city, put in $350,000 to reconstruct the tennis courts that you see behind us.
Right.
So that kind of kick-started the whole process. And then Imagine got wind of the project and liked what they saw with it. And they have contributed $1 million towards the project. The Okoboji Foundation has awarded the project $75,000. The DNR has put together a grant for $75,000. And then there was an anonymous foundation that put together another $50,000. So we're trying to take those dollars, and then there's also been a ton of community excitement for it. So we've got a plan to apply for some more grants,
okay,
and to work on some in-kind donations, as well as some donations from some local businesses and residents as well, to kind of complete the whole thing. But we've got a great start. Tennis courts are done, as you can see.
Yeah. And
then the next phase of the project, which would be the southern half, between 28th Street and the north side of the softball fields, is planned to start construction either yet this fall or early next spring.
All right. Mike, Iowa State grad Mike, I had to throw that in. What are some of the things, I got your renderings, your images you sent me, and we're putting those in, but what are some of the things we're going to look at here?
Well, it's a really exciting kind of combination of uses. The plan is that it's kind of meant for a wide range, the whole community, young kids to older adults. Some cool sort of recreational opportunities, so pickleball courts, shuffleboard, bocce ball court, some shelters and pavilions, so provide some shaded areas.
Yes.
The main feature is really a large 10-foot wide trail right through the middle, so it'll connect north and south side of the property.
Okay.
And along the way, we have kind of cool little pockets, what we're calling pocket parks, little smaller areas where people can enjoy it year-round. So it starts with, in teaming with the J-term students at the school here, they've built some beautiful sculptures already, 2 that are ready to be placed out here, with a plan for some more. We're starting with what we're calling garden pillars, which you'll see in some of the renderings, create kind of this tunnel effect. So it should be a really interesting nighttime, well-lit sort of passageway along the trail. So then you'll have the pocket of the recreational, the courts that I was talking about, then sort of a more larger gathering area by new concession stands, providing some cool opportunities for people to watch both baseball and softball on either side. And then a large playground feature is kind of the main focus, at least this first phase, just on the north side of the existing concessions, which will be a really nice playground for the community, artificial turf berms, some cool playground equipment. And then again, more sculptures to the north, a smaller little pocket park, kind of weave all those uses together where as parents are watching the baseball and softball games, their younger kids can be playing on the playground all within kind of a view shed there. But really just looking to get it to be used as much as possible by as many people as possible throughout the year. So it should be pretty exciting.
Pardon the pun with baseball and softball fields, but you really touched all the bases here. For this. I mean, this is truly going to be a community park with all the assets that you talked about. I mean, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's exciting to see a school facility like this being used for the whole community.
Yeah.
And really encouraging people, all the visitors we have in the summertime, to come out and use the park for what it is, and depending on what you want to do, there's options.
Yeah, and I know the timeline's a little iffy because still working some things out, but any idea of when maybe get going on it, or do they have a completion date they'd like to hit?
Yeah, so phase 1, which is a portion from 28th Street to the north side of the softball field, is expected to start either yet this fall, hopefully, or next spring.
Okay.
And then a completion date goal for a completion date would be early next summer for phase 1, and then we'll keep working in the meantime behind the scenes on phase 2, which would be the north portion of the property, with some improvements to the Little League fields, continuing that trail up to 23rd Street, some more small pocket parks, a smaller playground in that area, and lots of exciting things to go along with it. So.
Man. You get in on all the fun around here, guys.
We do. We do.
Very fortunate to have Beck Engineering here, and as well as in Cherokee, and you guys just do such great for the community. We're very, very grateful.
Yeah, we're grateful to be involved, and there's some neat things going to happen with the park as well. The school is doing a lot of brainstorming with, they've already, as Mike mentioned, worked on the J-term sculptures that are built, just waiting for the footings to be poured and to be placed. But they're also working on how can they get this park into the curriculum. How can they take maybe the maintenance of the plants and maybe have some education on landscaping? How can we set this up to be able to host some Special Olympics events, some 3-on-3 basketball tournaments, and just kind of they're really doing a great job with trying to make this part of the actual curriculum of the school, get the kids involved, and just create a lot of excitement that way as well.
Only limited by our imagination.
That's very true.
And so many things, good things to come. Well, my friends, I appreciate you coming out on kind of a sprinkly day and talking about all the good things Beck Engineering is involved with in our community. And this is just one of them, guys. This is just one project. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Brad and Mike here with us from Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake and Cherokee as well. We thank them for being with us. We thank you for watching us right here on Okoboji Broadcast. Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee is brought to you in part by Pure Fishing in Spirit Lake. Last Touch Painting and Cleaning, providing interior, exterior, and house painting and professional cleaning services in Spirit Lake. Okoboji Mattress Company, 1 mile west of the junction of Highway 9 and 71 in Spirit Lake. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. And Ducky's Marine and Motorsports Repair in Spirit Lake. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Brand's Law Office in Spirit Lake. Ruthven Locker, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio, newly located in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji. And by Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Advisors Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz.